Hello and welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War with me, Mathias. Last time we had, well, let's say a disaster, because that's the closest word I know. We lost too many men for too little gain. But today we're all about the next battle ahead instead. Some of you may have noticed that in the last video, when I was distributing my career points, I only applied 1 point to training. I did apply the second one to training as well, so I can get a bit cheaper veterans here. And this will show here. As you can see, I've filled up the corps and the brigades again. Not to 2,500 because, as you can see, I have 3 men to spare and 18,000 in cash. I also moved Gibson and Talbot's artillery batteries to my 3rd Corps, Lee's Corps, because this is the corps that I will be using for the next battle, and I need some more artillery. And I noticed that I did have 28 parrots, 10-pounder parrots, and I'm going to use them on Talbots and Gibson just to try them out and see what they can do in an anti-artillery fashion. And as I said, I put another point into training them. Have a few generals that will be coming back soon enough, I hope. But let's head into the next battle, and they have increased their army size to 70k. My is a bit lower, which I think is about 90k now. Let's just see that it is. Yep, it's the Blackwater Heights that's up here. We need supplies for our army station near Chancellorsville, and you've been assigned to a foraging expedition at the southeast of Virginia and east coast of North Carolina. Your order is to advance into the area and gather as many supplies as possible. The Federals have deployed their local garrisons on the Blackwater Heights. You cannot allow this threat to your areas. You must attack and crush the Yankees. So, I will use Lee's Corps for this, with 5 artillery batteries. This was also to mainly because I want to have a few more experienced brigades before going into the next battle. So let's see how this works out. General, the Federals have a different opinion about your expedition and seems determined to halt your advance at Blackwater Heights. How rude. You have no other choice than to attack the Yankees and clear the heights. Yep. And as I said last time, I played this on the Union side, I remember, and there were some kind of fortifications here. And I managed to hold this bridge. So that's why I brought 5 artillery brigades for this time. So Cross, Buford and Kirk, they're my Napoleons, and I'm gonna need them up here probably somewhere. Is this a little height? No, it's not. It's just a small depression there. Somewhere around here, while I can have Talbot and Gibson. No, Gibson I said. A bit further back, and they have a longer effective range. I think it's 1700 meters, or is it yards in this game? Probably yards, because it's an American game and you're using weird measurement units. So let's divide up my different divisions here, as per usual. Kirk is also third, together with Seymour. Fenrose and Bruin are second division, and we do have Little, Walton and Finnegan with the first. So, as we can see here, there is no chance that I will be able to ford this river. I need to go over the bridge. This river or stream here is fordable, but there's not much point there. I will, however, have my first division. As you can see, I could not fill up Ledley's and Finnegan's brigades full off, so I will keep them in reserves here, and I will have one division try to take up this flank to provide some kind of flanking fire, and that will probably be the third division here. I want my artillery pieces as close as the front line as I can get, and I will have my second division here as well to just march up to some kind of staging area here, and then they will be the ones charging. I will have Ledley's and Finnegan's brigades just standing by in the shadows behind and see what happens, because they're a bit weaker, 200 men, not much, but at least something. So we do have the 4th division. First and foremost, they will move up here, apart from I might be able to do it this way then. And I will have my 3rd division here. I'm not gonna do some fancy fast ordering. I'm just gonna move them through the forest. And I will have my 2nd division. I'll just do something weird like that to move them up. And my 1st division, I do not want Ledley's or Finnegan's, so I'm gonna keep them behind for now. And this is quite a long way to get up, and if I'm remembering correctly, the Union won't be really on this side, apart from a few skirmishes probably on this side. Oh, the general might be useful to move up as well. So I'm gonna speed things up until we get into position. Buckley as well. I need my supplies up here. Oops. You're spotted, Lee. Get out of there. Ah, skirmishes. They're moving up quite aggressively, actually. And they're still targeting Lee here. Is that the 2nd? Yeah, I'm gonna have you just move something like that. Let's see if we can probably just get you set up here instead with them parrots. Let's see if we can do it this way. I'll have 2 brigades guarding will have these three on a hold fire and run order, and try to just cross the bridge as fast as I can. I want you to target Terry's brigade there. That's a really strong one. You're on anti. Let's see what we can do. The faster we can get across, the better. Might take Ferrero as well across that bridge. So let's start firing again then. Bruin, Ferrero, and take it off that we'll also move you forwards here. First Division, move up. Let's see if we can dispose of Fosters to get us some kind of leeway into getting across this bridge. Let's see if we can have cross firing there. Yep, they did routes. Good thing, good thing. Kirk, Allen, run over the bridge. I want you on Hiller's battery there. Counter battery fire. Let's see, 3rd Division. Can I have you cross the bridge as well? Ah, we managed to get a few guys to surrender. No, I do not want. I want you not fire, and I want you to run over that bridge. Because at the moment we just need to reinforce the position on the other side here. That's a weird pathing. Okay, let's see where it brings us. Probably a graphic glitch here, because now he's just racing along. Let's see if we can get that whole division on our left flank. Ah, more skirmishes there. Just in front of our parrots. Not too good. Need to protect those guys. And I do not want you to be firing upon the skirmishers. I want you on... Alan, you should be firing. Let's see what we can do about this. I'll have my parrots starting to fire upon there. Okay, Terry's moving up again, trying to probably wanting to take his old position. Let's have Cook there as well. Ferrero. Still trying to maneuver into position around here. Miller, can I have you charge Blake's battery down? And Seymour, try to get Foster's flank. Gibson and Talbot. There's another battery back there. Are you? Yep, you're exhausted. That's why. Start to lay the fire on Murphy. Lee, I want you on our left flank now. A bit crowded up here. Should just attach skirmishers to make sure that Blake's battery is off. Kirk as well. Merritt and Allen. See what you can do. You're doing good. That's a lot of kills actually. Okay, Merritt, you got too close there. A really strong position there. Gonna fall Schultz back. Let's see, there's not really much room here to have more brigades crossing. Okay, so Dole's also got in too close. I'll have you move across as well. Okay, so we did get rid of Murphy then. Let's have my artillery focus on Hawkins there then. because they're the closest one to where we need to be. Blocked, okay. Let's see what we can do with the skirmishers here flanking. You just right off the field? I hope so. Ah, you did, at least. That means I can use you on this other side. And I will use you as a rear support. Just a bit further up here. So how are you doing? Not that great. Gibson and Torbert are really crushing it here, though, from this range. I'm just gonna get up in his face here. Let's see if I can get... Ah, okay, you just started charging because I moved you too close there. So I'm gonna fill up with Walton, and I have Penrose and Cook. Just trying to... Yeah, can I get you to just take up positions now instead? I don't need you to do death crisscross though. So, with half an hour to spare, I did manage to break through. There's some not so good losses though. Let's see if we get enough manpower to reinforce back to full strength. These 10-pounder parrots are doing a really good work. Mainly because I don't need to get them right into the thick of things. But they're oh, they're expensive to buy. So Walton, I need you to fire on Porter instead. And Cook, just do a really nice maneuver just in front of the guns. Stockton, move up. Allen, make sure you cover that gap. Kurt, can you maneuver a bit further there? I am going to move you to the other side of... Yep, good thing there, Cook. Have Penrose run up and try to get a flanking shot on Houston. And there's no real need to push this attack, I think. We'll try to get into more favorable ground here to minimize losses, but I'm not really gonna push it further up. It's only 10 minutes to spare. So I will speed things up a bit. They are charging Allen. I'm gonna withdraw Allen and fall back through our own lines. I do have the protection of the forests for cover now. These batteries, when they get up close and personal, they can do real damage, though. Not really been the case this fight. And I will finish this. So let's see here, as equal casualties. But that's to be expected from an attack over a bridge. So I'm just glad that I managed to break through and not have more losses than that. So that's 4,500 losses, which means that I will be gaining 900 infantry back, which means that my losses are about 3.6k. Yep, Foster did a really good job there. But they took a lot of losses as well. Same as Seymour. See, I think we had a few that took a beating on my units. Yeah, really did. So, artillery wise, that Follett and Blake and Hiller did some big damages, as well as Gibson and Talbot. Yeah. 5,000, which means that I will be in a good position because I didn't lose 5,000 men here. So additional 288 recruits, perfect, and more career points. There are not much rifles to buy, I think. Oh, there's Enfields en masse and CS Richmonds. They are nice. They're really nice. But at the moment, I do think that I need to reinforce my army, and thus training should go up. I will have training come up to 6 points as well as economy, and then I will have both of them follow suit. I think, at least. I might change my mind further on. So, that went well. We did get Seymour and Kirk promoted as well. We lost a... Yeah, I'm not gonna have a colonel there. I'm gonna try and have a brigadier general, but moving around a few units. But that's for next time. I do hope you enjoyed this one and that you join me for next time. Have fun, take care, bye bye.